Mhm. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. I'm making some fried dumpling. Hey, Spiral, what's up? Happy Saturday, Spiral. I'm making some fried dumpling. I'm making some, well, I'm preparing the flour now. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna save Spiral. We're saving a lot of things for you now. When are we gonna see you? Thank you, Spiral. When are we gonna see you? We've been saving so many things for you. So when are we gonna see you? And we need you to cook for us too. So when are we gonna see you? When are we gonna see you? Good morning, good morning. Hey, Uncle Barry, good morning. Good morning, Uncle Barry. I'm making some breakfast on this Saturday morning. Some quick and easy breakfast. Thank you, Uncle Barry. Thank you. Yeah, oh yeah, when it's ready. When it's ready for sure, you can come over. All right, let me get some water. When it's ready for sure. For sure, you can come over. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Everybody said their prayer this morning. Have you done your walking? Barry exercises here, checking on us. See if we have gotten in our walking exercise for the day. I did not go out this morning. You're laughing, Spiral, but you're not answering. Good morning or good afternoon to my bestie, Simone. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, finally the weather has cooled down. That's true, Spiral. I was gonna go out to sit outside in the backyard this morning, but it was a bit chilly. So I said, okay, let me get some breakfast, and then probably afterwards I can have tea outside. And Barry, Uncle Barry telling you hi to Bestie. All right. Where is Tall Man? So we're making flour again, and he's not around to see it. This time we're gonna fry dumpling with it. And Simone telling you good morning, Uncle Barry. Do you guys put butter in your fried dumpling? I tend to put butter in my dough. And I have another friend, another bestie, she does not. Well, a lot of people do not, but this is how my aunt taught me to make it a little bit flaky. To make her dough a little bit flaky, she taught me to put a bit of butter in the dough, which that's what I do. I don't know if everybody does that. Guys, fried dumpling is not for the weak. Not everybody. I mean, it took me practice to make. Just like Christmas cake, it's not for the weak. Well, at least Jamaican Christmas cake. It takes practice. It takes trial and error before I got it. All right, the dough is finished. I'm gonna put some wet paper towel on it. And then I'm gonna do some saltfish with beans and sausage. And I forgot to soak the saltfish. So I am just I'm gonna put it to boil now. The saltfish here is not that salty. Well, you have the salt, you have the ones that's salty. You can get that in the West Indian store. There's also a gentleman who sells them. But I find him so confusing and I find him very, very tasty. So I don't really order saltfish from him again. But I am sure most of the GTA knows that man, which we call the saltfish man. But sometimes I just can't bother with him. So I just buy the little ones packaged in the supermarket because to me, they do the job just as well. Oh, it's hard to find saltfish where you are. Bestie says my family doesn't really cooking dumpling. I love you love fried dumpling, but your family is not really a dumpling. Okay, my children love it. The boys love it, bestie. So I don't do it that often. And I try not to make promises that I can't keep, especially because on Saturdays we are busy. This is because this is a back to school Saturday. Most of the activities haven't started yet. So that's why I'm able to come into the kitchen this Saturday morning. So I promised them fried dumpling and I promised them carrot juice. So I'm gonna make that today. But most Saturdays at this time, we are probably leaving out to go. Yeah, well, at least fried dumpling, Spiral. I'm not necessarily a boiled dumpling kind of girl. Yes, Uncle Barry, nice Saturday morning. You know, make some saltfish. I'm going to do it with, no ads. I'm going to do it with some beans in tomato sauce. And I'll put a bit of sausage with it. So let's get a pot. Let's get a pot. Yeah, we haven't done carrot juice in a little while either. And so I am going to make it for them. I'm sure I won't get much carrot from it. Sorry, much juice from those little tiny carrots that's in the supermarket, but we will make do today. You still saw the bread, right, Spiral? Nothing gets past you, right? All right, we need a little bit of noise. Yeah, so I just buy this packaged one in the grocery store. It doesn't bother me. It's okay. It's fine with me. I don't mind it. Never, never. Nothing gets past the spiral. Nothing. All right, so that's going. So that's doing its thing. Let's make tea. Have you had your tea this morning already, Spiral? Let's make some tea. And we can sit outside a bit. And then we come back, fry the dumpling. And check on the saltfish. Alright, what am I going? I'm gonna do dandelion tea. Who drinks dandelion tea? I'm gonna do some dandelion tea, a cup of dandelion tea. I know tea is life. Okay, you're more. Yeah, I love black tea, but I'm gonna do dandelion tea this morning. Yes, it's true. Sometimes people do give you ideas, Uncle Barry. Sometimes you're wondering, oh, you feel for something, you're not sure what to go in the kitchen and prepare, and then you get an idea, either by seeing someone else or you're passing through social media on your phone and you haven't had that particular thing to eat in a while. And so you say, you know what? I love that. So guys, dandelion tea is very good for the liver. It's also good for digestion. So it's good. It has a nutty flavor. Not sure if you've tried it before. So yes, the same weeds that grow, especially in my yard, those yellow flowers, but same dandelion weed. There's nothing that God has not put on this earth that doesn't give us some type of benefit. So dandelion is very good for the liver. Okay, okay, you like that? Okay, but on a Saturday, you gotta do your black tea. Yeah, I am a sucker for black tea as well. I am definitely a sucker for black tea as well. Yeah, definitely a sucker for black tea, but this morning I felt to have that. Oh, I've never tried the dandelion in as a salad. I've never done that. Wow, look at how many benefits it has, guys. Farrell is saying for the dandelion, it makes wine. You can have it in your salad. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that, Farrell. Okay, I don't think I pressed down the kettle. That's some good. That's some good tea, Spiral. That's some good tea on the on dandelion tea. Yeah, I'm learning, Uncle Barry, because I just knew the benefit of what it is if you brew it as the tea, And I know also that you can have it as green salad, but I didn't know that it was so diverse, where you could also have it as a wine or have it as tea. Put it back a little bit here. So it's pretty diverse. But again, I do not believe there is anything on God's earth in nature that doesn't have a use. It may not be useful to us sometimes, but it's probably useful to the animals. It's probably useful to the birds. So I know for sure everything is useful. Yeah, it's very underrated. Yeah. To me, I always found it so annoying, like, because you want this lush green lawn, and these dandelions just keep popping up. They're so rooted, they're so hard to get rid of, especially here in Canada. They don't sell very heavy, I would say, pollutants in the weed killers, so it's very hard to get rid of weeds here. They're not very strong they're not approved to be sold here. So you can harvest almost anywhere as long as the weed killer used are okay. As long as there's no weed killer, yeah. So for Canada, it's very restrictive when it comes to how you maintain your lawn here in terms of weeds, and you don't really get the strong stuff. I know persons usually go across to the States and get it to maintain their lawns here, or people just have to work twice or three times as hard here in Canada just to get beautiful lawns, as we don't have the same stuff. Yeah, we don't have the same stuff, so you don't really. I'm sure most people here can just take the dandelion from their yard and use it. Yeah, yeah, and a lot of people are doing that now, to just do gardening in the grass instead of trying to maintain the lawn. Last year I did pretty well. This year I didn't put in much effort, so man, not so well. Not so well this year. Not so well this year. I understand, Bestie. Thank you. All right, let's go outside for a bit and have tea. Okay, Bestie, you're listening to the conversation. So let's see how cold outside is. If I can stay outside to have tea. That's the first thing. But let's go with it. As I was saying on another I'm putting you guys in the window. I was saying on another live that I haven't really I'm showing you guys in people's yards. I haven't been outside this whole summer. The weather here this morning is good, Barry. We got rain maybe most of the week, maybe 2 or 3 days in the week. It's not so hot now. Temperature has really reduced. Lots of room, Spiral. Lots of room. I need help. I bought this cover thing so long ago for this fire pit, and I never opened it. Yeah, lots of room to grow stuff, Spiral, and I never do. I never do. I don't think I have a green thumb. The most I do is try to get the grass mowed So at least, they don't call the bylaw. Okay, the cover works. Green onions on time. Lots of things, Sparrow. A lot of things can grow here. Let me turn it around and show you how lots of space it's look. Lots of space. Whoops, turning on its own. So it's a lot of space. A lot of space. Okay, I'm gonna get the cushion and my tea. Okay. Guys, can you hear those beetles? They're over. It sounds like crickets. Yeah, definitely, Barry. It's definitely cool weather now. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, let's go down, down, down. All right, now you can see me. Yeah, you hear? You hear them? Oh my gosh, West Coast. Okay, West Coast. Okay, Spiral. Yeah, Barry used to live in Canada, and you said Scarborough side, right here, and it's in the morning. Like in Jamaica, you usually hear these sounds at nights. But my word, like seriously, these bugs will go all day. I don't know if they are. I think people call them the I don't know if they are the Japanese beetles because I really don't think they are crickets. I don't think they're crickets. I don't know what they are, but hear them. Yeah. The cup says all you need is all you need is coffee, but it's tea. But it's tea. You know what? Sometimes we work so hard and we don't really get to enjoy what quote unquote we call the fruits of our labor. And honestly, guys, I'm always doing something else. I don't. Yeah, they are a menace in the garden. Yeah, they are. You love coffee? Yeah, I will drink coffee too, bestie, but I like probably once a week, maybe. They are a menace, Spiral. I have what is that flower called? I like it so much, and I always forget what they're called. But they tend to love it. They will eat it right down to the ground. Oh, you like? Yeah, I've heard you said that before, Spiral. That you like and that used to be me. I used to love the smell. But I never used to like coffee. But oh gosh, when I came to Canada, it was like that's all they forced on you: coffee, 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 and I ended up having to like it. Barry's also not a coffee person, but you work every day. You surround yourself with work. You surround yourself with what's going on for the children, but you never take time to just stop. So this Saturday morning, even though I'm still making breakfast, I'm taking some time to just stop, to just look around, to just take in the fruits of my labor and what God has blessed me with, despite those bugs talking to each other in the background, and just to take 10 minutes just to take everything in, to take my lawn that needs to be mowed in, to take in this beautiful sun that's trying to peek out among the dark clouds, to take in my nice warm dandelion tea, to sit and have a chat with friends across the world that I may meet someday, that I may never meet, but we're still connected with the power of social media, and to just thank God for all this blessing, and just to thank God for all this blessing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing for this 10 minutes this morning while I drink my tea and enjoy your company, and thank you for being here with me. And I'm enjoying the sun that keeps speaking out on my face, and just enjoying God's beauty and God's love. Yes, bestie, so true, Barry. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Sometimes I take cream in my tea, but never fake creamer. Don't care. Okay, yeah. But what do you call fake creamer? What, Spiral? Is it that powder one? What would you call the fake creamer? I know, Spiral. You need to. You need to visit. You need to visit. They will cut you right off if you don't visit. Yeah, sometimes you just have to slow down. The world is so busy. Like the powder or the non-dairy. Okay, Spiral. Yeah, sometimes you just have to slow down. Let me just show you guys something, how God is so awesome. I don't know if you can see it, but this little, I didn't plant anything actually this season. Maybe I two couple things in the front. A very dear friend of mine had helped me plant the front. But this little pot here, I didn't plant anything in it. And it just automatically came back with those flowers, and they're not perennials. And they just came right back by themselves. I was like all three pots, like that was just last year I planted them. I didn't, because normally every year, especially before summer, when it's spring, I'll go back to the nursery and I'll buy flowers and I'll plant. But this year I didn't get any of that done. And the beauty of God, they just popped right back up in the flower pot without me doing absolutely anything. Yeah, well, true. I know I drink the non-dairy stuff, Spiral, but I've come to know that it's just mostly oil. And my friend is always saying, "Oh, you can make oat milk on your own. You can make your own coconut milk," and she's so right. But I never do. Oh, okay, Spiral. Maybe the seeds in the dirt or the bird. Okay, yeah, they all came back. The same flowers that were in the pot the year before. They all, the purple and the white, they all came back. Super petunias, that's what those little flowers are called. They're really petunias, but the bigger ones, because GMO, and they kind of engraft stuff, but they're called super petunias, and they came right back all by themselves. Super petunias, that's what they're called. So they're usually spring flowers. Oh wow, peanuts. Would that be an evasive flower though for peanuts? Like for me, with there's some, like, even a couple days ago, I cut this big weed from my lawn, and I know it's the rabbits. I know it's the rabbits dropping that, because I've never seen that weed. The only weed I have is the dandelion. So I know for sure that weed, because it's coming, the root is coming all the way from out the deck. So I know for sure it's the rabbit droppings that cause that weed to come up. Okay, it would never actually grow. Okay, wrong climate. Okay. Yeah, I love to see the flowers. I don't know, this year I don't know, this year it was just lifing. Life was lifing this year, and I didn't do any planting. But that's okay. I still saw a bit of beauty, and at the front, there's much more at the front. It's 10 o'clock, guys. What are you guys getting up to today? My aunt raised rabbits. So does she still raise them sparrows? She can come get whatever is living under here. They do? Oh gosh, but they're only bringing the weeds here, Spiral. They're only bringing the weeds. They're only bringing the weeds here, I must say. Oh gosh, these bugs are having a grand old time. Yeah, it's true. That's true, bestie. It just seemed like I got so excited. I'm like, yes, spring is here. I'm definitely going to go this Saturday to go get stuff to plant. No, okay, I'm gonna go, and I never did. I never did. I never. But then for fall, like no, maybe I'll go and see what perennials I want to put in the front, because that's the most I do. Barry, oh gosh, don't say that. Barry, you see, anytime my Floridian friends and family say, oh, you know what, I'm just going to go to my backyard and pick mango. Oh, I'm just going to go to my. No, you're saying, oh, I'm going to go to the backyard and pick Aki. I'm going to show off bad. Uncle Barry, want to show off bad, 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 bad. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. So, you know what I'm going to say, Uncle Barry, when I'm doing Aki? Oh, I'm going to go to my cupboard and pick up a can of Aki. Oh, 7:50. That's how far behind the West Coast is, Sparrow. Okay. I didn't know it was all a 3 hour. Yes, it is 3 hours. I knew that. Yes. Carisha, you knew that. Yeah. It is 3 hours. Yeah, Spiral, show off. I have to go to my cupboard to pick up a can of Aki, or to the supermarket. Barry goes into his backyard. But isn't that amazing, though? I don't think mango would grow here either, for us, Spiral. Definitely not with the winters that we have. It's definitely a tropical. Aki is definitely tropical. Yeah, Florida is like a little Jamaica. Like everything grows in people's backyards there. Every single thing grows in people's backyard there. Lemons and lime. But you know what, Spiral? Jamaicans are complaining. Because even when I was growing up, we had like two lime trees. And now when I go home, like only one of them is barely pushing through. And most Jamaicans are telling you that lime is so scarce there. And growing up, there were so many lime trees there. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, anything tropical here, unless you do a greenhouse kind of thing, which it doesn't really make sense. Because something like mangoes and stuff like that. But even Jamaicans are complaining about the limited quantities of lime there. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've heard them complaining that lime is so scarce there. Lime is so scarce there. I remember growing up, my grandfather used to protect the lime trees. I mean, he didn't like the neighbors coming over to pick the lime. I don't know. Anyway, any tree in our yard was a big thing. Hello, Joshua. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good
Mommy,
morning. Yeah?
why you put in the pot?
What's wrong with it? It's coming over?
No, what's in it?
It's saltfish.
I thought it was banana peels.
Banana
I couldn't see it because of the
peels.
bubbles.
Yeah, so he was so protective over any fruit tree in his yard. Oh, you don't have any problems getting limes? Well, yeah, here too, because I mean, it's mostly imported anyway, but there's no issues here getting lemons or limes because I buy lemon every week. Yeah, yeah, lime trees are in Jamaica, definitely. I don't know what he thought it was. He's like, what do you have on the stove? Like, kids say the darnest. That's Joshua. Joshua is an early riser. I'm sure if you go to John Tay's room, he's fast asleep. All right, guys, let's go back to to this cooking. Let's take our tea. We can come back for it. Move you guys inside first, and then we'll come back for it. Your your charger is over there.
You use my charger.
No, you can take it back. I just put it over there because I know you'd come back, and I put it over that side. Yeah, I buy it every week. I use it for everything. Lemons for every little thing. Lemons for cleaning up my meat. Lemon for lemon water. Every little thing. Oops. Alright, let me get you guys back up. Alright, see y'all soon, Spiral. See you soon. Thank you, Spiral, for stopping by. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday, Spiral. Alright, guys. Let's get back to the kitchen. Wash our hands. Dasha, can you get my cup from outside, please?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my cup. Just take your time. Leave the. Alright, guys, you can throw off this water. Do it one more time, because I find that the saltfish that is packaged in the grocery store is not so salty, and you don't necessarily have to boil it very long. Yeah,
What's in the tea? What's in
it's
the
dandelion tea.
Huh?
It's dandelion tea. It's a tea bag.
So, is it good?
You wouldn't like it.
Can I take a sip?
No, you cannot. Can you take a sip?
I'm offended.
Can you take a sip? Absolutely not.
Smells weird.
Smells. What does it smell like?
Dandelions and crackers.
All right, Uncle Barry. Go and get rolling so that by the time your ackee is ready, your dumpling is ready as well. So I'm going to do the same. I am going to do the same. Thank you, Uncle Barry. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's going to cook his ackee with fried dumpling as well, bestie. He's going to cook his ackee with fried dumpling as well. He was saying that he appreciates the idea because he was wondering probably what he would make this morning. So he will do that, bestie. He's going to do fried dumpling and his ackee from his backyard. Isn't that something? You have everything you need in your backyard. Everything that you need in your backyard. You don't need to worry about anything. Alright, let's just prep the stuff that I'm going to put in the saltfish. just need onion. I'll bring you guys closer. Happy Saturday, Auntie Betty. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, okay, bestie. Yeah, he's gonna do it now. He was thinking about breakfast ideas. So he is going to do it now. Making breakfast. Auntie Betty, you made breakfast already? Yeah, breakfast time. I did wash my hands, right? And I came back inside. Breakfast time. I'm gonna do saltfish and beans with a little sausage and fried dumpling. Guys, look how I'm cutting. Not cutting properly, and I learned knife skills, you know, can you believe it? And I'm not using the knife correctly. That's okay. Betty, you going into the shop today? Oh, you're going to work this morning? Oh, you're at work from 8 o'clock. Wow, okay, yeah. I figured that probably you'd go to the shop this morning. I figured you would. Yep. And then it's afternoon now for you, bestie. So all these things you could grow, you know. I know, Betty, you grow a lot of things in your garden. I've seen you go to your garden and pick up callaloo before. So I know you grow lots of stuff in your garden. I know for sure you do that. Okay. I would have put tomato, but it's going to be in tomato sauce anyway. So let's get a piece of pepper. And we keep our pepper in the freezer, Auntie Betty, because we don't have the luxury. We don't use it all the time. And so you just buy it in bulk. Or if you grow it, you can just freeze it and take it out when you need to. Just take it out when you need to. So our oil for the dumpling, I think, is ready. So I'm just gonna dump this. Get closer to that pot and start making dumpling. Or when I think it was John Tay used to say bumping, not dumpling, but bumping. Yeah, I don't have any, Betty, no tomato, not in the fridge. I guess I used it all. I don't see any tomato, Betty, Auntie Betty, so I gotta just use what I got. I ain't see any tomato in there. I would always put it, but I don't see any. I'm gonna put a bit of sausage too. So too much? No, well, I know the children won't eat the sweet pepper, but I will eat it. Maybe I put back some then, Auntie Betty, if you say too much. I'll take off some, because them definitely not going to eat it for real. Okay, I'll go back in the fridge and I'll take off some, since I don't have any tomato. Put sausage. Jamaicans say frankfurters. So put franks or sausage. Yeah, because it's tomato sauce. The bean in tomato sauce, so just have to improvise like that today. It's a tail end of needing to get to grocery, Auntie Betty. It's a tail end. So between today and tomorrow, I'll get to the grocery. So it's the tail end of getting to the grocery store. So I'll get there between today and tomorrow. We can turn off the saltfish. Leave this a bit covered. Drink some more tea. Let's go make bumping. Something is stopping us from moving. All right. Let's make dumpling. 8 o'clock. Yeah, on the Alright, so you guys make dumpling. Now, I'm not a big roll of the dumpling, I just roll it up as best as I can so it's as smooth as possible. And then I just drop it. Some people flatten it out, or you can flatten it out. I don't know, and then it's gonna rise anyway. And then you do it like this. And they put a hole in it so that it can rise. I don't know. I just want them to come out soft. That's me. So whether they're fat, don't have no shape, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I'm not serving it to hotel guests. I am not serving it to hotel guests. Alright, So I'm just gonna put a few in and then get my other thing, take them out with. So bumping, bumping, bumping on a Saturday morning. So this is the last quiet Saturday morning. After this, we won't be home. We won't be home. We will mostly be on the road doing some activity. And I keep the stove very low, guys. I'm no fried dumpling expert, but they won't be that bad. They won't be that bad, guys. They won't be that bad. Royals. Royals, they won't be that bad. You'll be able to eat them. I don't know if Tonian is on the live, but oh yeah, exactly. So activities start next week. That's right, bestie. When we were doing restaurant management together, let me just get something, a bigger fork. And then I'll put them in this. And we were doing as we had to do you had to put on a restaurant every, turn it up a bit. Auntie Betty, me always afraid to turn it up a bit. Now let me show you in the pot so you can tell me it must turn up a bit. See them up, see it up, fry up there, Auntie Betty. Me just do it slow and sure so that it don't cook too quickly. You think it too low? No, Auntie Betty, it's not too low, man. I don't want them to do too quickly and then no. Alright, let me turn it up just a little bit more. Auntie Betty, you see, if you ever make them crispy on the outside and gummy inside, me and you gonna have it out. I'm gonna make Bradley deal with you. I'm gonna make Bradley deal with you anyhow. You see me turn it up. And they're too crispy outside and gummy inside. I'm gonna make Bradley deal with you. But yeah, when I did hotel management, and our chef was from our professor. He was from Greece. He was basically like our principal for the school. He heard. so no going back. No going back. Once he heard, no going back, Auntie Betty. And but you had to present a restaurant every night. And you would pick your theme and you would go into groups. So say for example, you picked, I think Tony, I don't remember, Tony can correct me when she watches this live back, but I think they chose Jamaica, a Jamaica night restaurant. So that means their whole restaurant theme was a menu, recipes, dishes from Jamaica. And I believe, maybe it wasn't Tony's, maybe it wasn't her restaurant. I'm stop calling her name. Maybe it wasn't her restaurant. Maybe it was another group's restaurant. But say for example, it's another group's restaurant. So they were in a team of 5, but everyone else in the whole group, you now had a role in the kitchen, right? So you were assigned to create or make that menu item. So if it was Jamaica Night was the restaurant, you were assigned to the station for fried dumpling, or you were assigned to the station for fritters, you were assigned to whatever they had on the menu. As that student chef, you were assigned to that station, right? And I think she was assigned to the fried dumpling station. but she's very good because even before I was probably doing my own thing and learning to cook. I learned to cook a lot of things as an adult, not growing up, because we grew up. We weren't expected to go in the kitchen. My grandmother did a lot of cooking growing up, then and my aunts did a lot of cooking. So, growing up, we were expected to do other chores, cleaning, ensure the place is clean, floor scrub, the floor polish, stuff like that, but not necessarily cooking. So, a lot of my things that I learned from cooking was school and also, as an adult when I became a mom. And she was assigned to the fried, I believe it was fried dumpling station. And when Mr. Salvaris came around, because he's going to sample the stuff and, see how you're doing, because by the time the guests start to come in, you can't be serving any old thing. So he was the supervising chef. There was another chef there helping us around, but, he was the supervising chef, being that he was a professor. And when he got to her station and it was a fried dumpling, and he started to pull the fried dumpling apart and him say, oh my gosh. Well, I have to call her name for this. She'll hear it, she'll laugh later. And he said, Tony, Tony, Tony boy, these fried dumplings, they're bouncing off the walls. They're bouncing off the walls. You gotta do them over. They were just, no, they were tough. So Auntie Betty, if you allow the fried dumpling to either gummy on the inside, too crispy on the outside, then Brad and I have made a pact. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, they're going okay. It's low for true. I did turn it up. I did turn it up a bit, Auntie Betty. It's a bit low for real. So I did turn it up. But yeah, he said, no, 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 these dumplings are bouncing off the wall. You gotta do them over. But those were some good times. We learned a lot. We met good friends, lifelong friends. Okay, Auntie Betty, I have to take guidance. You're a fried dumpling expert. You have much more experience than I do. So I will, and I appreciate the guidance, Auntie Betty. I appreciate it. I'll put one more in there. And then I'm going to taste the saltfish. Hi, Kevnish. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, appreciate you. I appreciate you, Kevnish. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let me get the can opener. Alright, Auntie Betty, let me show you what's going on in the pot. If it looks, oh, they look okay now. What do you think? Them going on good. Let me turn on the light a little bit more. Them not so bad. Not so bad, right? Not so bad. Yes, exactly. So you know how to do it quick and fast, right, Auntie Betty? Quick and fast. Okay, let me taste the Kevnish. Why are you hiding? Why are you giving us hiding face? I'm gonna get the saltfish from the back. Guys, I'm not sure why my main burner it's not turning on, and so I'm so limited sometimes. I'll set you guys back a bit, but I need to probably have somebody look at it, because I'm not gas stove. I'm not gonna play. I love gas stove to cook on it, but I am scared because I had an experience once, an accident where my whole hand got burnt up I put my hand in the oven and the oven exploded. I didn't know my cousin had on the pilot light. She kept saying that it's not turning on, it's not turning on. The oven is not turning on. I think she was baking something. And I'm like, I wonder why. So I put my whole head, hand, everything in the oven and whoosh, it just exploded. I lost my hairline, my fingers. This whole hand got burnt from here all the way here. But thank God, the scars are not very visible. No, most of it was superficial. Some areas, if you look, not this one, sorry, this hand. If you look, like if you're close to me, you can see it. But it's not so visible now. Okay, I appreciate that, Kevnish. All right, guys, the saltfish is quite fine. It doesn't need anything else. So that's why I don't mind the packaged saltfish, because they don't give trouble. Yeah, that's why I don't mind the packaged saltfish. It's not giving me any trouble. So I'm just going to take it, finish there. Do with the cover. Kevnish is undercover today, bestie. And Auntie Betty, Kevnish hiding. Kevnish is undercover today. Alright, some cold water, cool it down. And then we can pick it up. Good to go. Yeah, it was, I was a younger adult. I think I was probably in my early 20s when that happened to me, Auntie Betty. It was crazy. It was such a frightening experience. Frightening experience. Yeah. God is good. I am here and I am grateful. Alright, they can come out now, Auntie Betty. Alright, they can come out now. And another batch go in. Alright, another batch. Yeah, amen, bestie. God got me, man. God got me. Yeah, my hairline got singed. But I didn't get any burns on my face. It was just my hand. Just my hand mostly. Let's put in our other batch and then we can pick up the saltfish. Kevnish says, Betty, I am good. My eyes are now okay, but the screen is not good for me. But if I say I leave you running for the whole live, I support with my laptop. Definitely, Kevnish. Definitely. Thank you. And I heard Sis Bless, giving you your flowers about, about how trustworthy you are and genuine with your support. So I appreciate that, Kevnish. I absolutely appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. So Betty is saying, great, Kevnish, and telling Bestie, hello, my niece. Okay, Kevnish. Wrong fork. Ah, the sky is getting clearer now. It's not so cloudy, not so dark now. So today is gonna be a good day. I think today is gonna go up to 19 degrees. I believe today will go up to 19 degrees, so that's good. That's good. That's not so bad. Auntie Betty, I saw you I glimpsed on the day. You were probably still at the shop when voting day. Did you get a chance to go to vote or no? Doesn't really matter now, but I remember passing by and you were still, well, maybe it was 4 o'clock my time anyway. You were still pushing out your work. So I'm not sure if you were intending to go out. Okay, you did get a chance to go. Okay. There were a lot of memes going around with the ultra, what the thing name, what we call Auntie Betty, gentle violets. That's how we call it growing up, or purple ocean. I know it as purple ocean. With people saying they're going to tell the boss that they're going to vote, and then they're going to go home, go stick their finger in the purple ocean. Alright, let's not crowd the pot. Let's check on the sawfish. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you voted for. I think we all need to recognize how important it is to let our voices be heard. It's very important because despite the results now, it just goes to show that the people want change, the people want to see change. So, a lot of people, whether here or in Jamaica, always say, oh, it doesn't matter whoever going to win. And that's true. Well, I'm not sure if that's what they use, I just know that people are saying that's what they're going to put on their finger. But honestly, I'm not sure if that's really what they use. I'm really not sure if that's exactly what they use. But I guess people are saying it gives the same thing if you use the purple ocean. But it's so important to get our voices heard. We pay taxes. We're under certain rules and regulation. So when people say it doesn't matter if I vote or not, it matters. It actually matters, honestly. It matters. You know, you may not get the result that you were looking for whatever reason, or for the person you voted for, but it matters. And it would be such a better place in terms of wherever you live if people who have the right to vote understands that their vote matters, honestly. Yeah, of course, you contributed. You have a say. You are the people, you are the public. The person that you vote for, they are speaking on your behalf. You know, we know that most of the time they don't, but that's what they were elected to do. And if you keep saying, oh, you know, my vote doesn't matter and I won't vote, like, because, well, I did a lot of history. I've done Caribbean history, I've done US history, and to know what especially our people did to get the right to vote, to know what women went through to get the right to vote. I always give people who say, oh, it doesn't matter, my vote won't count. I give them a side eye because it does matter. It does. What's his name? Can't remember his name now, but Lee Chin's brother was on CVM TV. He was giving his commentary on CVM TV on the results night. And, you know, he was just talking about the low voter turnout and the myth that young people don't vote. Exactly, Bestie. For that same reason, you should be putting your voice in with a vote. You know, he was just saying there is a myth that young people do not vote in Jamaica. You know, I've said it. I know I have said it before, and I said it just before I heard his commentary that night. I was even in a chat with my friends, and I was saying to them that the young people are sitting down on social media and they're not going out to vote. It wasn't easy, Auntie Betty. It definitely wasn't easy for what they did to fight for our rights to vote. And lives were lost. Exactly, Bestie. So I used to say that. I used to say, oh, no, the young people are on social media. They're not voting. I don't remember if it was him that said it, but there was another commentator that said, based on, I'm talking about Jamaica statistics now, that based on the Electoral Office of Jamaica, majority, well, 20% of the voters that do come out is the younger population. So young people do vote. But what, I can't remember his name, I don't know. What Leach's brother was saying is that it's the voting or the low voter turnout is because right now, well, we know even here too, a lot of people may not necessarily have a passport. And so they use the electoral ID as their only government issued ID. Right? So when you think you're going to get these people to come out to vote, they're not coming out to vote. They just only have it as an ID. They only have it as an ID. Right, Bestie, I vote at it. Even here in England, I vote at the time. Yeah, it is your right to vote. It is your right to have a say. And I think that is what our politicians should be pushing. But no, most of the times you're pushing monetary value to say, oh, I've done this or I've done that for you. But let them know what it took to give them that right. Let them know that with a majority say of them actually putting in, each and every one of them actually putting in a vote, how much significance that can be to their country, to their future, to their lifestyle. That is what we need to be telling the young people. because a lot of the older population now have gotten used to the bad ways of the handout and the bad ways of the die-hearted. And that shouldn't be the case. Should not be the case. But it's very important, honestly. Very, very important. Very important. I'm very silly with it, you know, and I'll banter, especially with, you know, my friends and my family, and I'll banter. But at the end of the day, I know the importance. I'm very keen of the importance of putting in a vote, of actually wanting to see change, because right now we're faced with low birth rate. People are not having children. Why aren't people having children? There are so many reasons, but personally for me, times are actually hard. A lot of people are in financial constraints. So if they are single, or even if they are a small family by themselves with maybe one child or just them and their partner, they're not thinking about children, because that means that's another mouth to feed. And if you are in a small 1-bedroom, now you got to think about 2-bedroom. So that's more money in terms of housing costs. So the future is so important. And if you're not voting, if you're not choosing the right persons, if you're not trying at least to choose the right persons who have our best at heart, then the population will continue to decrease. The population will continue to decrease. So, you know, it's very, very important. What am I going to put? Oh, I have the pot already. Very important. So not many people think about that. Definitely not many people think about that. All they're thinking about is you in this seat too long, and put somebody else, because I didn't get this the last time, I didn't get that, or you fixed the road, but not because you fixed the road, you should still stay, and road alone can't do anything. There's so many things. Here, you know, we voted in someone that we thought had our best interest. They did everything to push out the former prime minister. Even he got a low confidence vote, you know. But we have to give people time. We have to give the leaders time. I know personally a lot of us, we have a lot to say, but maybe if we were given the chance to do it, we wouldn't know what to do either. We would be so pressured. We would rely on who are experts in different fields and different areas. Not everybody is a bully. Not everybody is a bully like some presidents and some prime ministers, you know, and just, you know, they just take what doesn't belong to them, or force people out for who actually built their country. But at the end of the day, everybody's vote counts. Everybody's voice should be heard. That's what I believe. Everybody got something to say, and they should be heard. I know who feels it knows it. Who feels it knows it. Because the big controversy was why one of the politicians, why she lost her seat. But I don't live in her constituency. We only see what is shown to us publicly, but we are not living there. We don't really understand what the people there living there are going through. And if they believe that they were not represented fairly in the last 5 years, then why not make a change? That is why it's important to vote. If you didn't vote, don't sit down and having a conversation about people being ungrateful, about people don't know who to put in power, people don't know what's best for them if you did not vote. It's not fair. It's not fair to persons who actually went out to get their voice heard. It's not fair. If you didn't vote, it's not fair for you to think that people shouldn't put certain people in power because you didn't vote. So you didn't have a say. If I casted my vote and I'm disgruntled for any reason, I have all reasons to be, because I allowed my vote to be counted. But if you didn't vote and you feel it doesn't matter if you vote or not, don't tell me what I should feel or what I shouldn't feel. Don't tell me what I feel, should feel, or shouldn't feel, please. Alright, dumpling soon finished now. And then we can put on the beans and the sausage. We can bring that closer. And bring us closer. See the dumpling. Dumpling, dumpling, dumpling. Auntie Betty, I won't have to call Bradley. They're okay. They're quite fine. Expert Auntie Betty and fried dumpling, they are okay. They are okay, Auntie Betty. I don't have to set Bradley on you. Alright, so we did the prep already. The paper from here, so we're good where that's concerned. Just need to get this burner. Oh, we're good. He's smiling. Sorry, Bradley. Auntie Betty always a shout out your name, so we're using you for content. Once we start making a royalty, Bradley, you're set for life. You don't have to worry. Just strike us and say, listen, that's my name, my image, strike. I need royalty. Oh, I'm gonna need this, right? I'm still gonna need this. All right. What did I do? I need this. Maybe a little black pepper. I don't need this. Alright. Good to go. Good to go. All right, I'm even gonna try and going to taste. You're going you're gonna taste one of your fried dumpling now. Are you finished frying your dumpling, Uncle Barry? Yeah, Them don't come up bad at all. Me taste one me there. So them look nice, but them feel soft. So let's taste one together. Cause maybe I don't even get this. Maybe this alone I'm gonna get for this morning. Auntie Camille, don't. I am eating fried dumpling. Okay, Auntie Camille, bestie, I'm eating fried dumpling. You know I don't do it often, right? So just bear with me. Oh, Lizzie's on the fried dumpling. Okay. So I see soft, crispy, hot. And if you see the steam coming from it, it's hot. It's good. Mm-hmm. Clap my mouth with the fried dumpling. Okay, let's move this pot over. Let's use a little oil from that pot over here. Don't need a lot. Alright, that's good. Okay. Okay. That's that. You're tasting it too, bestie. Well, it's good. It's soft. It's good. Good. Alright, this oil is hot, so you can start with the veggies. Get you closer. Alright, I can plug this out a bit so I can move you guys closer. Alright, move you closer. You don't need to see my face, right? Saute, saute. Are you doing the ackee with saltfish, Uncle Barry? You know what I think I heard I don't remember if it was I don't remember who was saying, but I've never tried it though. But the ackee with chicken back, I've never tried that. When I was working in Jamaica, I used to love ackee and corn pork. Oh gosh, I used to love that. But I've never made corn pork before, and I can just imagine that at this age, I don't need to be eating corn pork for sure. At this age where it's sticking and staying, I don't need to be eating corn pork, but somebody makes it for me, I'm willing to try. I probably won't say no, but I've never made it, but you know, I used to like ackee and corn pork. All right, let me put the sausage and the saltfish in. Let's do the children like traditional Jamaican food. I don't know if you can hear me, the fire seems so loud. Do the children love traditional Jamaican food? I know a lot of time the children are not interested in the traditional stuff. My boys like, they love any Jamaican food. Any Jamaican food. Oh, you like, let's see. Oh my gosh, we're a match made in heaven. Aren't we? Oh gosh. Let me turn it a little bit. We're a match made in heaven, aren't we? Yeah, that used to be my favorite thing to eat for breakfast. Favorite thing to have. Okay. Smells nice, guys, and I haven't done anything to it. It smells really nice. Thank you, bestie. Appreciate you. I appreciate everyone here and all my silent listeners. Uncle Barry, even though he's making his breakfast and went to pick his ackee. Kevnish, Auntie Betty. Spiral was here earlier, giving us, dropping gems about the dandelion and what its uses are. All right, guys. Can get our bean and sausage in, and then we just season up the pot and put it to simmer. I'm gonna get something to put it in so that when I'm finished, all right. I will always have beans though, because even Dante will probably prepare sausage and beans on his own, but he prefers a sweet bean, the one in like maple syrup. So he'll prepare his own sausage and bean when he's ready. So I always like canned things like corned beef, beans. That's like a staple because these are easy stuff that you can prepare for breakfast. And they can do it on their own as well. Okay, Auntie Betty, no problem. I'm just giving you everybody the flowers, giving you a shout out. Because I know sometimes when we're at the end of the live, we may not remember everyone or remember to say everyone's name. So I was just shouting you out, Auntie. British beans. Why do you say British beans, bestie? Is that a thing? I took the stuff out already and I'm looking for it. Is that a thing? I know the British loves beans. Like your general breakfast, it has something to do with beans. Bestie, do you know what I watch a lot? Come Dine with Me. You should know that show. I absolutely love. I don't know if it still airs on TV. Yes, I know you're still there, Auntie Betty. Thank you. I don't know if it still airs on TV because I'm watching like very old episodes, like some years ago episode or stuff like that, because I just make them just run sometime. If I'm on a Sunday evening, I'm sitting down, I'll just watch Come Dine with Me. But I absolutely adore Come Dine with Me, honestly. And I keep wondering, would I be able, if I wanted to go on, or I was chosen to go on a show like that, would I be able to do a 3-course meal? I don't know. I would be so nervous with the cameras watching you, for making, wonder if people would like what you choose. But I absolutely adore Come Dine with Me. I think it's such a nice show, TV show. I don't know if it still airs there because I'm watching very old episodes. Excuse me. But that's my show. Come Dine with Me. Alright guys, I'm gonna put it to simmer down. But I'm gonna give it a taste, of course. Okay, it still airs. Okay, it's fine. Just turn it low. Yeah, that's my show, man. Let's put it low and let's get some washing up done. Yeah, and the narrator is so funny. I don't know if they have changed narrators over the years, but maybe because of the accent, it still sounds like the same person. But the narration is absolutely funny. That's what makes the show good. That's basically what makes the show a hit. Oops. The narration. Alright, so let's wash up, guys. Auntie Betty, do you see what Simone is typing on the live? Can you see what she's typing? Or along the way you're just telling her hi here and there. But can you see her when she types? Do you see what she has typed now? When you come back to look at the screen, Auntie Betty, tell me if you can see what Simone has typed. Dine with Me. I think even sometimes when they're scoring, I think what they tend to do is low score people because they haven't reached their night yet. So they tend to low score people. Okay, she can see a bestie. They tend to low score people thinking that they'll get more points. And a lot of times they never do. They never do. It's a really good show. Auntie Betty, what a way you put us on pause. Me and Sis Elsie was watching you eat your lunch. And make sure pause you so you can have your lunch in peace. Your lunch looks so nice and well presented. So nice and well presented, Auntie Betty. I'm like, wow. Sis Elsie and I will watch you put with on mute with your lovely lunch yesterday. Alright, let's get this open so that I can open this. Put this stuff here. You guys shaking. Yeah, foodie. Sis Elsie was there. And she was saying she not too long made her dinner. And she had put up a short. I didn't check that short out yet. And bam! Auntie Betty get her lunch, me dear. And put us on pause so she could eat her lunch in peace. And digest her food in peace. Well, then I didn't stay to the end. But I know I stayed until she finished had her lunch. I know I stayed until she finished having her lunch, but then I had to go get some stuff done. Alright, I'm going to turn the stove off. There's nothing really to cook there. It's simmering. Put away the knife immediately. Oh, bestie, the life was so lively yesterday. It kept me through the day. So President is something else. Mr. President is something else. I think he got it right back. He got it right. I wasn't really following that much because I wasn't on the mix-up radio for long, but it seems as if he was under fire over there. It seemed as if he was under fire over there, bestie. So he got it back. He got it right back, bestie. So we don't have to worry about that. He got it back. Yeah, exactly. It was very good to see everyone supporting each other. And that's what this thing is all about, right? That's what this thing is all about. There's absolutely no way that I'm holding anyone responsible for my success on this platform. But if you can show your support, and bestie, you always say it, if you can show your genuine support, then do it. Because we don't always have the time, right? And in order to grow our channels, we connected to so many people. Okay, I always like to just put everything out so that the children don't have to reach over. So they can share their own stuff. So I like to just get everything out. Yeah, you're not responsible for my growth. You're definitely not responsible for my growth. However, I appreciate the support. And if you can support, that is absolutely amazing. But just like happiness, you can't hold anybody responsible for your happiness. You cannot hold anyone responsible for your happiness. But it would be nice to have kindness around you. Hey, amigo, how are you, my friend? Amigo is always introducing me when she's on her live. So everyone, meet if you haven't met her before. This is Amigo's Fun World. And if you can connect to her, that would be absolutely amazing. Bestie, I sent Amigo your email address from your page, I believe, from your channel, so that you can add her to your schedule. I don't know if she has connected to you, Amigo. This is Simone TV. So the Simone Tamo that you're seeing now in the chat, this is Simone TV. And her channel is broadly based, faith-based, where she talks about her faith, family. But most of all, on Saturdays, she gives her time to support the YouTubers, or I would say content creators, like small content creators. And she allows you to talk about what your channel is about. What have you put in your channel so far? Where do you want to take your channel? And she pushes you out there so that you can talk about your channel and grow. So it's all about growth on her Saturday lives that she does with small content creators. So I gave you her email address. So hopefully you'll get a chance to connect with her so she can fit you in. But this is Amigo. I believe you're in Cameroon, right, Amigo? Amigo has a beautiful family, 2 lovely young girls. Originally from Nigeria, I believe, and now lives in Cameroon. The breakfast is ready, Uncle Barry. Your breakfast ready? And then plates. You are welcome, Sis Amigo. You are welcome. You are welcome. So sausage and saltfish and bean. Fried dumpling. So they can take their own stuff. Joshua? always take hours before we don't get any, guys. I know I didn't do any shorts. I didn't do any shorts, bestie. Sometimes I am just, I find that on, I think when I was doing the soup, I remember the other day, say, oh, I'm not doing any shorts. So let me just click it now. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. It's always this one. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do a shorts. Yeah, so this is breakfast. This is our breakfast. All right. Quick and easy. See if we can go outside for a little. Or we can come right over here instead of going outside. Let's sit and chat. Sit down low. Put you down low. Forgot that I have the carrot juice to make as well. Maybe I'll do some more shorts then when I'm making the carrot juice. Okay, Ivory Coast. I got that wrong, amigo. So, Ivory Coast. So she's originally Nigerian, but lives with her family in the Ivory Coast. Côte d'Ivoire. Did I pronounce that properly? Oh, yeah, okay. Bestie's having dinner and I'm having breakfast. How great is that? Yes, Côte d'Ivoire. Yes, you can do a shorts, amigo. So when you're doing your live, at the side there are, you know, your little function buttons. So just below where you turn off the camera, there's something that looks like a movie reel. Do you know that movie reel when you snap it and you say action? There's that little symbol above the movie reel if you press it. I believe you get a 49-second short. And it's automatically posted to the channel. YouTube posts it to your channel as a short. So if you're still on live and people are going through the shorts feed, they can find you. It's good, guys. It tastes good. Not because I made it. It tastes good. Uncle Barry, post a short so we can see Aunt Liz fried dumpling and your backyard ackee. See what's going on outside. It's a nice day. Move my little plant. Oh no, I don't replant my little plant. Lovely day. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, eat up. Enjoy, Uncle Barry. Enjoy. I'm feeding my face as well. Enjoy. And Bestie's enjoying her dinner as well. Enjoy. You're welcome, amigo. There used to be highlights, Bestie. Did they change it from highlights? Because before, when you pressed it, it was a 5 minute reel. Now, all of a sudden, it's a 49-second short. What changed? Thanks, Barry. Uncle Barry, thank you. What are you doing? Exercising, Joshua? Yeah, I believe so. I don't know if I changed something on my setting, but no, it doesn't do a highlight. It does a 49-second short. And then it posts it directly to your channel. And so if people are scrolling, they automatically come across your live. So you can try it, amigo. Probably just bring different audiences to your channel. Or more people probably to your live, since you go live more often than I do. Yeah, everything changes so quickly, and every day it's something new. But it's not a highlight anymore as far as I can see. What's for dinner, Bestie? Amigo, what are you doing? Have you gone live? I'm sure it's afternoon now, so you probably went live earlier. Beautiful day. It's 11:44 now, so I guess you'd call this is almost brunch because it's almost noon. Mm-mm. No, it was just the reel that I pressed while the live was going on, and YouTube did that. YouTube took the shorts reel and it pushed it directly to the shorts feed. I was surprised actually because I thought when I was pressing it, because I wasn't reading what was below it, so I just assumed that it was doing the 5 minute reel as usual. But then I went through my channel and saw both of them. I went through and saw both of them. Okay, amigo. Maybe I'll be finished by that time and come and tell you hi. I'm gonna tidy up and make the carrot juice and then that's it. Yes, Auntie Betty, I cut and swallow. That's what we always say, cut and swallow. And I had my dumpling and I had my bean, sausage and saltfish. So I ate it. It was good. And Barry finishing up his breakfast. Bestie finishing up her dinner. But yeah, those shorts from the soup, YouTube pushed them. I just did the reel from here. And then YouTube pushed them. YouTube pushed them to the channel. I didn't do any of that. It did that on its own. All right, bring it all the way up back. Yeah? I don't know. Try not to move it, please. Something fell there? Something fell that you can't reach? Yeah, it's very heavy. I don't know. Why would you want to try and lift it though? No, Joshua, I know that you have your goals and you say you're doing exercise, but do not hurt yourself, please. Right, I'm trying to bring you guys back up.
Ooh.
All right, good to go. Yeah, that went well. They're that shorts thing. Yeah, amigo, they're changing a lot of things, and so often. Are you doing your stuff now? You have to warm it up. But there's already a plate. Can you get me a hand towel from the basement, please, Joshua? Yeah, a lot of things are changing. I'm just taking out the stuff for the carrot juice. You are welcome, Uncle Barry. You are welcome. You are welcome. Breakfast was good. Good to hear. to hear. Good to hear, Uncle Barry. Now I'm just gonna finish off and make some carrot juice. I'm being pressured to make carrot juice, so that's what I'm gonna make. All right. Yeah, that's good. Why you have to drop it, sir? Huh? Don't throw it up and down, please.
Hello.
Oops, that thing always falling off. So let's take out the ingredients. I'm following your lead this morning, sis. Some days you just don't know. Yeah, some days you just don't know. Auntie Simone is telling you. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Where is this? Oh, you need this spoon. Some days you just don't know what to have. I don't think you need to warm it up. You need to warm it up. You want
Is it warm?
I don't know. Use your fork and taste it.
Bit warm. Bit
It, it need to be warm?
A little bit.
Wait, don't open it yet. Go ahead. Be careful, Joshua.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Want water?
Okay, so most importantly, the juicer. Oh gosh. Where's the thing for the juicer? Juicer won't. The juicer gonna have to come on this side where the plug is. That's yours. Joshua gonna have his breakfast now. What were you doing? Riding the bicycle? Okay. Excuse me. we're going to use the juicer. Mm. So what you're showing, what you're eating? You're making a video of what you're eating, Joshua?
Yeah.
Joshua is making a video of what he's having. Okay, Joshua, what about the high schooler? Is he awake?
No.
That's a no. The high schooler is not awake. If you don't wake up the high schooler, he doesn't get up. So I'd asked Joshua for him earlier, and he wasn't up, and Joshua said he's still not up. So bestie, pray for him. Pray for him. Okay, that's a good idea, bestie. That's a good idea. It's probably gonna take a lot. Let me see if I can get Joshua to go get the high schooler phone. I only have one phone in the bestie. Can you believe it, as a content creator? One phone. I have other devices, but one phone. So maybe I can borrow the high schooler phone. Maybe I can borrow the high schooler's phone. Hi Jamal, how are you? How are you? Thanks for passing through. How are you? I'm making some carrot juice. Another one bites the dust. Just lightly giving it a scrape. Maybe next time, bestie, because to set up the high schooler phone now, that's another drama. So let's just do a shorts each time. And then I'll probably, actually, you know, I've always said I have quite a few, I have a series that I want to do on different juices, because one time I was so into juicing, which again, you know, all kudos go to Camille for that, because she's so encouraging in our friends group about, you know, a healthy lifestyle. And so we were so, especially before, during, and after COVID, you know, we were very, that group of friends, they were very, very, very into our health and healthy lifestyle, and we did a lot of juicing. And so my mom had bought a book for me, and I have it to this day, and I had shared as well with someone that I'm going to come out with a series, because the book is so informative. You know, it tells you you know, different juices. I'm gonna show you guys once I get this done. I'm gonna show you. But the book is so informative about different juices, different vegetables, and what they will help you with. And so I'm definitely gonna bring a mini series on some of those juices to the channel. So this will definitely come back, bestie. But for today, I should have thought about that to set that up before. Thanks, Jamal. I appreciate you. So I'm just giving it a light scrape. Then I'll wash them. And then I'll juice. I'm not a big fan of the carrot juice, but my kids, my children, my boys, they like it. And I guess because this is not made with ginger or lime, it's just made with I'm gonna make it with put supplegen and all of those stuff that they like in it, so that's why they enjoy it. Jamal, I'm glad to be here, Kiers. You love food, Jamal. What kind of food you like, Jamal? Tell us, share with us. There are a lot of foodies, you know, that come to the channel from time to time and who are also content creators. So you're in a good place. You're in a good place, Jamal. I know I've seen you on these streets, but I don't know if I've checked out your channel yet. So I need to connect and check out your channel to see if you are introducing us to any food or you are enticing us with any food, Jamal. So what kind of foods do you like? And in the chat, I know we are a big, right now, maybe those that are listening could be mostly Caribbean, especially Jamaican. But outside of Jamaican food, guys, what kind of food you like? What kind of food do you like? I know culturally we don't eat out a lot. Pass this way, Joshua. Culturally we don't eat out a lot and we tend to prepare our own meals. But what kind of food outside of your own culture's food do you like? Joshua, can you kindly pass behind? Thank you. Okay. Glad to have you. Glad to have you, Jamal. Glad to have you. I've not really tried a lot of African dishes. I know I've had, Jonte hasn't ate yet. Joshua, if you ate already, come back later. Please put it back. Thank you. Don't overeat. You say you just exercise. But I've had jollof rice before. And there's a little a savory treat. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. A co-worker had introduced me to it. I think it's chana. No, chana is probably an Indian thing. Chin chin. I think it's kind of sweet. And my co-worker had introduced me to that. That's good. His wife makes it. Oh, you're allergic to hot and spicy, so you mostly choose American, or Chinese. You know, I've like here Chinese food. Maybe it's where I'm currently living. Because maybe if I was closer to maybe like Toronto, where you have um, more ethnicities and more diversity, I would get, you know, culturally better food. Because I'm not gonna lie, even here sometimes I'll patronize the Jamaican restaurant that's nearby here. But I must say that 9 out of 10 times I'm usually disappointed. Like other persons who have had it who are not necessarily Jamaican, they enjoy it. But maybe I'm because I know oh it should be prepared. To me, it can be better. But I love spicy though, bestie. I love spicy. And it doesn't really bother me much, but I like spicy. But if I eat out, I'd same bestie, maybe whatever is there. Or does America really have any culture though? Honestly, do these North American countries actually have any culture? To me, a lot of it is mixed up with other cultures. The only thing is Canadian that I know of is poutine, and I don't even eat that. The most Canadian thing that they will say, oh, that's definitely originally Canadian, is the poutine, which is the fries covered with gravy. That's it, and cheese curds. But outside of that, they all have something mixed up with them, whether Caribbean, Portuguese, African, European. Most of these North American countries, they don't really have their own stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't know if everyone is a Jamaican on this live. I don't know, man. We have the best. We have the best food. We have the best food. I remember there was a little video sometime. My aunt and I will remember it. When this other Caribbean lady was saying, so wait, is Jamaica alone can cook this? Is Jamaica alone can't grow? Is Jamaican alone can do that? And the lady was like, yes, yes. The lady was like, if you guys can do it, why don't do it? If you guys can do it, then why don't do it? But she was so annoyed that every time she go on her feed, it was just Jamaican food, Jamaican food. And she was like, is Jamaican alone can do this? And the lady was like, yes. The lady was like, if you guys can cook it, why don't cook it then? Right, Auntie Betty, for sure. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite outside of Jamaica food, honestly. Honestly. Our food is just so versatile. Just so versatile. I'm gonna wash these. Our food is just so versatile, I don't know. No denying it that we have the best. Capital of the Caribbean. If there was ever one. The only thing we need to work on is stop selling out our beaches. Nobody should be able to buy a property and own the beach. That's one of my biggest growths with my home country. There is no way, absolutely no way that I should be able to buy property. Let me plug this in, guys. No way I should be able to buy a property and that beach becomes mine. No, I think the people of Jamaica should have access to the beach. I know for sure Barbados is like that. It doesn't matter the pretty beachfront properties that you see when you walk in the beach. You are allowed, as the public, you have public access to the beach. So it's different from the property. You have public access to the beach. I don't like that with Jamaica, where those property owners, they own that entire strip of beach. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, absolute favorite too, bestie. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I've seen Misha has videos where she's been to TGI. I don't know, but when I lived in Jamaica, TGI just left a bad taste for me. I don't know if they've gotten better in Jamaica, but for me, it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Didn't taste good, and I just stayed away. And I've not seen any franchises here in Canada of TGI Fridays, but it seems like it's common in England. And I've been because even last year I went to the States, and really haven't noticed it, but I'm sure it's still in the States. But I haven't really seen it here in Canada, though. I have not seen it here in Canada at all. All right, let's get noisy. Okay, bestie. Oh, yeah, I did see a video about that, bestie, where they were saying the fishermen were complaining that their livelihood is being threatened. And so they were given a lot of promises by the previous incumbent about ensuring that they would, be able to access the beach so that they could fish. And it doesn't look like that's what would have happened, because they were going to sell out the property and give access to the beach to their friends. And if that is really the case, it's wrong. It's wrong. You can't have controls because you really can't have property where it's going to be zoned as a tourist zone and you have just the fishing going on like that, right? Or you have where the boats can just come up like that in a zone that's in an area that's zoned for tourism. So that's quite understandable. However, you can't just take away access to the beach and it is a fishing village. So if that is the case, you know, that's definitely wrong, because I don't know how many islands do it. I've not been to many Caribbean islands, but the ones that I have been to, like the Bahamas, and I've been to Barbados, because I actually lived in the Bahamas for a while. You have access, the public has access to the beach. Uncle Barry says, coming from Jamal's house and connected. Thank you so much, Uncle Barry. So Jamal, if you're still listening, you can reconnect to Uncle Barry in 24 hours. Uncle Barry is also an early bird, so you can connect with his channel in the mornings when he and his wife, Aunt Liz, goes for a walk. And it's more than exercise, I must say. You know, usually if I don't have an early meeting and I'm checking around to see who is live to support, you know, and I come across Uncle Barry, I can't move from there because it's so motivating, it's so inspiring, especially if you know you've just come from your own walk. To hear him connecting with us, reminding us how important it is to get our walking exercise in, and just to even give us a word of motivation for the day. Oh gosh, Aunt Liz is oh my gosh, she's a ball of energy. Ball of energy. I think it was Thursday morning I was watching. She was far ahead. She was literally running. She was literally running. She was far ahead of Uncle Barry. And I was like, Aunt Liz is fit as a fiddle, man. Fit as a fiddle. When you use the juicer, you don't really get a lot of juice. You get as much. So I guess maybe that's why most people blend it. Cut it up and blend it instead of the juicer. But we're going to work with what we have, because it's not a lot of people going to be drinking it anyway. All right, and Amigo is saying she's connected to Uncle Barry. Oh, with my Aki fruit and Uncle Jamal. Okay, so Amigo is also doing her connections. Thank you. And remember, even though you have connected, you know, just give your full support. I believe, you know, especially for our monetized supporters, it's good to genuinely watch one of their videos and allow their ads to play. I am sure they would appreciate that. And Amigo, I think I am still running your playlist. I think some of the time I don't know why it does that, because I don't have it on. I'm running about 4 people's playlists, but I find that sometimes the laptop just automatically turns off, even though I have one of them coming up on the full display. I don't know why it does that, but I'm still running your playlist, Amigo, and I'm wishing you all the best with your hours, because I know you're very consistent with your channel, and that's very good. But it takes time, my sister, so don't get discouraged. Don't feel like you're in this alone. It's such a huge platform, whether it be getting watch hours or subscribers, or hoping that you get the support to actually watch your content that you spend so much time creating. so that you can generate your ad revenue. It is a struggle, my friend, my sister. And each one of us can support another. But growth takes time. Growth does take time. But as I said, I connected you to Simone TV. You have now connected to great supporters like Uncle Barry as well. You are already in the community. You're connected to the journey of my life as well. So provided that you show support, Sis Amigo, this community supports you back. Provided that you show support, this community will support you back. I'm telling you. And as I think Sis Bless said, you did come over the other night to her support night. She does do it almost every night. Almost every single night she does it. So if you can even do that as well as support her channel, she gives genuine support right back. Right back, Sis Amigo. So I think you're in the right place. But it's gonna take time, my sister. It's gonna take time. Yeah, that's right. It's not easy. Auntie Betty too is also a very good supporter. Very, very good supporter. Sometimes you don't see she pop up, but she's always there in the bushes. Yeah, it's not easy, my sis Amigo. It's not easy. But anything that you want and you work for it, you're gonna get it. You will get it. It just takes time. Sometimes when you see people just growing quickly just growing, just cheer them on. Just cheer them on. The top of the ladder is not for one person. And in what I have seen as I've been a consumer of this platform for so long that honestly this race is not for the swift. And as cliche as it might sound, it's for the ones who can endure. I've seen so many people come to this platform and I've not seen them back. I have not seen them back. Either one, they are burnt out, or two, negativity have really drowned them out, or they themselves brought negativity to others. And so karma has found their address. So anything you do, my sis, do it to the best of your ability. Do it with a kind heart. And you will definitely reap the benefits, because if you are a believer in Christ and you live as how Jesus did, no, none of us are perfect. Absolutely none of us are perfect. But if your intentions are true and you're not on this platform to be negative about others or to be secretly wanting others' downfall, or if I come on here and you see me and you're assuming what I am not, just do things with kindness, the things with a clean heart, and the same thing will fall right back on you. Yes, Uncle Barry is telling you it takes time. Just be patient and you will get there with God's help. Amen. Amen. Thank you, bestie. Yeah, it's not easy. And because we know it's not easy, why being negative? We know it's not easy. We know everybody is trying in the same space. But if you just be kind, help a brother up, help a sister along. Oh, wow. Imagine what we could do together. Imagine what we could do together if we were all in this, just showing kindness. I don't know. I don't remember. I think maybe I saw Bestie first on maybe Misha's channel. And we just typing in the chat. And then we went over to Nadine together. You know, we've been in these streets, so we just connected. And people will hear her talking soft-spoken. I will think that she's not who she says she is. I don't know her personally. I've never been to her home, but I've spoken to her on the phone and I get the same voice. I get the same demeanor. And even if she was putting on a different voice, it doesn't matter to me. That's what she wants the world to see. It doesn't mean that she's fake. It just means that some things people want to hold private. It just means some things people want to hold private. I've gone over to Barry's page and he's showing me what he came to this channel to do. To spread motivation, to encourage me to be fit, to think about my health, to know how it is important. I don't care if Barry lives in a 6-bedroom house and he has 3 poodles. That's Barry's business. That's not my business. It's not what he came to the platform to do. He came to create content. And if it means even motivating one brother or sister, he has done his job. So, sis amigo, if it means you have come to this platform to spread the joy of what's in your heart and what you give to your family on a daily basis, somebody out there wants to see it. So while you're on your journey, it's not always going to be a smooth road. Sometimes it will be uphill. Sometimes you're going to get potholes along the way. But those are trials, just like in life. Those are trials. And just like how we pray to God about our trials, you pray to God about your business. YouTube is your business. Pray to our Father about your business, to keep negativity away from your channel. And if this is not for somebody, may they not, oops, I'll pick that up. May they not connect with you. So you can spread your joy that you intended for on your channel. That's it. But my sister, the watch hours, they will discourage you. But it is entirely possible. It's entirely possible. So don't worry about it. Maybe it takes some persons months. It might take you a year. But at the end of the day, you can safely say that you worked for everything that you got. Everything you can be proud of. I am so happy it did. I am so happy it did, amigo. I am so happy it made a difference to you. So happy. Yeah, the subscribers are so easy. Easy to get subscribers. But the hard part is, will they stay? Will they come back? Will they continue to watch? And YouTube knows that, you know, guys. YouTube knows. They know. And that's why certain things they think they're putting outside of your reach. But we just got to challenge ourselves. Because we know that it can be done. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So we didn't get a lot, but we're gonna water it down, supplicate it down. And we're gonna get a jug from it. And I'm sure we will be able to get a jug from it. Put this way. Okay, Uncle Barry, thank you. I appreciate you. You have been with me from early this morning, so no worries. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Bestie sticking and staying with our walk around ninja. I appreciate you guys. Auntie Betty working away. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's get it open up for the stout. All right, where is my opener? Okay, here it is. All right. All right, guys, let's pour. I'm gonna strain it off so that they there's all that at the front, at the top. Let's come closer. So I mix it in this. It's easier. All this is what I strained off, right? So I won't have that. The expert, you know, I haven't made it in a long time on my own, bestie. I haven't made it on my own in a long time, but If I'm juicing carrot, I just juice the carrot juice on its own. I don't necessarily make this lavish thing like what Jamaicans like with all the delights in it. Oh, condensed milk. A bit of condensed milk as well. And I'm gonna put some water. No expert at all, bestie. Trial and error. Trial and error. Trial and error. I'm gonna put some water. Pick up with a little bit of water. How is the water in England, bestie? You guys have to do filtered most of the time, like from the taps, and I don't need this, right? Because I have condensed milk. Thanks, Kevnish, for still being here. It looks rich. Yes, Auntie Betty, I guess because I use the juicer. It looks rich. It looks rich, Auntie Betty. And then the Suppligen. Then I'm going to put another Suppligen. And then the stout. And then I'll taste it. And then when it's ready, I'll put a little bit of cinnamon, a toops of salt, then I'll put the stout, I'm putting the whole thing because I'm not going to drink the rest. Now the stout is kind of changed the color. The stout changed the color. So let's see what it wants. Oh, it's good. Just need a little bit of sweet, a little cinnamon. And that is it. Put my little toops of salt for balance it. And that's it. Yeah, Kev is here. Kev has us in the background. She's not leaving us. She's not leaving us for nothing. Ain't leaving us. Okay, it's good. Don't even need to be no sweeter than that. I don't know. Some people don't put cinnamon. I put a little cinnamon. I don't know. To each his own. To each his own, right? It's good enough for me. Doesn't need anything else. As Auntie Betty said, it's very rich. It is very, very rich. Very, very rich. Very rich. All right, put this here. These things are nice. Very rich. Can you see this? Take this out. And our carrot juice is ready. It's gonna be a bit brown or darker because of the stout. Look at that, guys. As easy as that. So I have done my work. Breakfast carrot juice, good to go. What more do these children want from me? So now I'm all alone to tidy up everything. But that's it. Everything is done. I have another one like that. Takes up less space. Takes up less space if I pour them out. So that's what I'm doing so that it takes up less space. All right. Done. Dusted. And then they can come. I'll leave this out. And trust me, they will devour that. Whosoever don't eat their breakfast yet, they will devour that. Didn't even need a lot of milk. Seems that the carrots were so sweet. So we're good. We are good, 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 good. Yes, you can have a bottle. You can have this bottle. Saving one for your bestie. Oh gosh, bestie, now we gotta come to Kent. It's Kent, right, bestie? We gotta come to anyway. Once I get the graduation date, I am coming. Once I get the graduation, aye, Miss Blake, sweet, 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 Miss Blake. How are you? Miss Blake, I know I have not seen my Bononus Rosie in a while. Has she been to your channel? Miss Blake, honestly, Nadine asked me for her and I said, Nadine, you know, the last time I saw a notification for the latest video that you had and I put it in my, I said I'm gonna come back to it, but I didn't remember if I came back to it. But then I'm actually looking for her channel and I don't see it. I hope she's okay. Amen, amen, Miss Blake. I hope she's okay. I didn't even have to use no sugar. I'm coming, guys. Only thing left for me to do is wash up. But honestly, I have not seen her. And I have thought about her. Rosie Gems. I haven't seen her. I hope everything is okay. But I really haven't seen her. And I know she's very supportive. And I know she also comes by your channel too, Miss Blake. So I don't know if you have seen her on your channel. But I was wondering, I was looking for her channel too the other evening and I didn't see it. So I don't know. Miss Betty is telling, Miss Blake is telling you hi, Auntie Betty. And Auntie Betty is telling Miss Blake hi. Yeah, so I was wondering if she's okay. How is it going, Miss Blake? We've been on here early. Auntie Betty has been to work from 8. Bestie has been here. Uncle Barry was here. Spiral was here. Jamal came in and said hello. Amigo has been here with us. And we made breakfast. We made some fried dumpling. Uncle Barry eat up his fried dumpling too on his side. Oh, you haven't seen her either. Yeah, hopefully she's okay. Uncle Barry had his fried dumpling on his side. But we've been here from early. Make breakfast. Just made some carrot juice. And winding down now. It was just sunny. Now it's now back to overcast. This weather is something else. We are winding down now. Winding down. So there are 6 of us. All right now, bestie. So, okay, you're waiting on the carpenter to put... Oh, nice. Haven't seen him yet. And of lately, we've been having afternoon. Oh, gosh. I hope he makes it today before and hopefully no rain till late. If so, if any at all. Because, you know, the rain is always good sometimes. Hopefully he gets it done today, Miss Blake. I know you just want everything to be finished and over with right now. So I'm really hoping that you get it done today. Yeah, let me put it in the fridge. Good idea, my darling. Yeah, done. Done. Thanks, bestie. Done. Is that Jante? That's why you're not to be using the bike so often, you know?
Why?
No, it's not good to be every minute you're on the bike. Yesterday it rained as well, Miss Blake is saying. And almost for an hour, the road was also flooded. Oh my word, that's a lot. That is a lot, Miss Blake.
What, mommy? What, mommy?
No, I'm just telling you, don't go on the bike so often, okay? Yeah, don't go on the bike so often.
Mommy, can I have a dumpling now?
Where's Jante? Not getting up?
No. I woke up 2 times.
But each time you go on the bike, you're going to put back the calories? So you can't be burning calories. And then, yes, you can have it. But I'm saying each time you use the exercise bike and then you're going to come back for the calories. That means you're not gaining. You're not gaining at all. You're not reducing what you did. Don't touch everything. Take one, whatever you touch, that's yours, please. Yep, go with it now. Yeah, that's a lot of rain then, Miss Blake. That is a lot of rain. That's a lot of rain. Doesn't make sense. You have your work, and that's the thing with these trades people too. You know, you have your work to do. I know sometimes they have a lot on their plate as well, but if they could just let people know, you know, just let people know you're running late. You see, and that's thunderstorm. You know, just let people know you're running late. You won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do that. But my word, sometimes they just string you along. And then afterwards, you know, your work don't get done. It's not nice at all. Oh boy. But we're winding down. I'm gonna say bye. I'm gonna tidy up all of this chaos that I have created in the kitchen, and then probably head out to get some errands and some chores done, and let you guys get your errands and chores done too for the rest of the day. Kevnish, again, I appreciate you, my darling. Auntie Betty, appreciate you. Bestie, forever, appreciate you. Yes, exactly, Miss B. They keep telling her that they're coming, they're coming, and nothing. So I really hope that everything works out. I really, really hope everything works out, Miss Blake, because I know you just want to get this project over and done with. You know, just over and done with, so you know you can peacefully get into your place, man. So I appreciate you coming by, Miss Blake. I'm gonna end. Thanks again, Auntie Betty, Uncle Barry. Thanks again. Love you, bestie. Thank you so much. Omega, my sis, hanging there, and you know all the persons that you have connected to. I thank you for connecting to them. You know, appreciate that, and they will reconnect to you. And everyone over here definitely will support you. Just keep connecting, amigo, and we will connect to you. If you go live and I'm at my phone, I'll come over and say hi, amigo. And bestie, I'm looking forward to, I think I should be home this afternoon when you start. So I'll definitely be, I didn't get to see a trailer to see who you're having, but I'm sure it will be a great guest. So I'll definitely be there this afternoon as well. And I appreciate Spiral as well for coming through. Thank you. Jamal also passed through. Thank you. Appreciate everyone, all those that were in the bush. Appreciate you as well. Appreciate you guys. Have a good day and all the best, Miss Blake. I will connect to you soon. So see you guys later. Bye. Have a great Saturday. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Blessings. Thank you, Miss Blake. Appreciate you. Thank you.